doing good and safe at home. Welcome back to our English class. Let's start our English class with a word of the day. Usually we are learning a word and its meaning, right? And also you are making sentences by using those words. Very good. Some of the students are sending their sentences to me. Very nice. Okay, keep rocking. Now let's learn a new word today. Okay, look at this word. Have you heard this word? Yes or no? Shall we read this? C-A-L-I-B-R-E. What is this? Caliber. Say louder. Caliber. Okay, caliber, which means the quality of someone's character or the level of their ability. Okay, it has two meanings. One is the quality of someone's character. Okay, caliber, which means the quality of someone's character or else the level of their ability. Okay, the level of their ability. Simply quality or ability. Okay, quality. How about their character? Okay, it shows their quality. Okay, then ability, that means what they can do. Okay, that is ability. Got it? What is the word of the day? Caliber, which means the quality of someone's character or the level of their ability. Okay, now look at this sentence. We should show our caliber in all the curricular and co-curricular activities. Okay, here we should show our caliber, which means our ability. Okay, we should show our ability in all the curricular and co-curricular activities. Okay, we should show what we can do. Okay, that is ability, caliber. Okay, have you got it? What is the word of the day? Caliber, which means the quality of someone's character or the level of their ability. Okay, have you got it? Clear? Yes. Dear students, write many sentences by using this word. Take a snap and send it to me. Okay? Now, let's jump into our lesson. What lesson we are learning? Do you remember? What is the title of our lesson? Very good. The story of Arachne. The story of Arachne. Right? It is a Greek mythological story and it tells us about how the spiders spin their webs. Right? It is a story behind the how the spiders spin their webs. Right? Yes. See, the young girl, she is the main character in this story, right? The young girl, she belongs to Greece. What is her name? Very good. Arachne. Okay? Arachne. How is she? She is a beautiful and which part she is specialist? Yes, very good. Weaving, right? Yes, she likes to weave and spin clothes. Am I right? Yes. See, then what happened in that story in first part? What happened? Yes, this girl, she is boastful. Boastful means pride. She is very proud about her weaving, and one day a passerby, he asked her, who taught you this skill? And she said, no one. I can do it on my own. No one taught this. Okay, but that passerby, what did he say? Very good. He said maybe the goddesses of wisdom, right? The goddesses of craft and wisdom, her name is Athena. She may taught you the skill. But she didn't accept that. At that moment, who came there? Yes, the goddesses, Athena came there, and finally they had an agreement, right? What is that? Yes, both should participate in a contest. Okay, competition. Then what did they do? Yes, first one, if Arachne wins, Athena, she stop her weaving. But if the says Athena's work is better than Arachne's, she should start using loom and spindle. Okay, this is their agreement. Okay, then what happened? Okay, let's see the remaining. Okay, see, the day of the contest arrived. Okay, so hundreds of people from that village, they gathered there in a place. Okay, there, who is the judge? Very good, the god Zeus, right? He sat among the clouds. Okay, see, so all are ready to watch Arachne and Athena's weaving. Okay, first, whose turn? Arachne. Okay, first, Arachne's turn. Okay, see, Arachne, she took some threads made of the finest silk. Okay, which nature. Okay, her yarns came from nature. Yarns means that wool, right? Yes. Her yarns came from nature. Okay, she took to weave nature as her yarns. Okay, first one, she took the sunbeams from the mountain tops. Okay, first what did she take? Sunbeams. Okay, sunbeams, sun rays. Got it? She took the sunbeams from the mountain tops. Okay, from where did she take that? From the mountain tops. What did she take? She took sunbeams from where? The mountain tops. Got it? She took the sunbeams from the mountain tops. Then what did she take? Let's see that. Okay. White wool. She took white wool that made from summer clouds. Okay, she took from summer clouds. What did she take from summer clouds? White wool. Okay, cloud. Cloud, white in color, right? Clouds are white in color. Am I right? Yes. So, she took white wool in summer clouds. Got it? Then, she took blue wool in summer sky. What is the color of sky? Blue, right? Yes. So, she took blue wool from the summer sky. Okay. The next, bright greens. She took bright greens in from the summer fields. Okay, who is that? Arachne. From that day onwards, all this spider have been spinning their web. Okay, have you got it? Did you understand this story? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now, do you know what is the story behind this spider's web? Yes? Okay. See, let's recall once. What did you learn? Yes, it is the day of that contest. So Arachne, she wants to participate first, and she took some threads made of the finest silk and she wove a web, right? Yes, it was marvelous. Marvelous means wonderful, and it was light and delicate. It could float in the air, but it was so strong one could trap a line in its web. So people prized the different colors in her work, and they said that is why she is boasting about her skill. She spins beautifully. Okay. Then next, Athena's turn, the goddesses. Okay, Athena is the goddesses of craft and wisdom. Her turn. Her yarns came from nature. She took sunbeams from the mountain tops, white wool from the summer cloud, blue wool from the summer sky, bright green wool from the summer fields, and purple wool from the autumn woods. Okay, her verb is the most enchanting. Enchanting means pleasant or attractive. Okay, so it has the pictures of flowers, garden, castles, men, animals, mountains, and gods. Okay, so everyone, they forgot about Arachne's work. All are amazed about Athena's work. Okay, so Arachne, she felt very sad and she cried. She cannot live without using that tools. What are the tools? Wool and spindle. But Athena, she made some good for her. She made her as a spider, and from that onwards, she spin well. Right? Yes, from that day onwards, all the spiders in the world, they have been spinning their web. Okay, this is the story behind this. Got it? Dear students, hope you understand this story well. Now let's watch the animation of this lesson.
The story of Arachne. Read this story about a girl who was proud of her weaving. Once upon a time, a young girl by the name of Arachne lived in Greece. She was not only beautiful, but was also very talented. From morning till noon, she would sit out in the sunlight and spin the finest threads. Then from noon until night, she would sit in the shade and weave the finest materials. Everything that she wove on her loom was lovely. She used cotton, silk, and wool to make cloth. Every piece of cloth that came from Arachne's loom was thin, soft, and bright. People came from all over the world to see it. The fabric, they said, looked so gorgeous that it seemed to be made from the rays of sunlight and threads of gold.
There is no cloth or yarn in this world that is as beautiful as mine,
said Arachne proudly as she sat in the sunlight and spun. One fine afternoon, a passerby stopped to speak with Arachne as she was weaving.
Who taught you to spin and weave so beautifully?
I learnt it on my own,
said Arachne. The passerby was surprised and added,
Is it possible that Athena, the goddess of wisdom, has taught you to weave? Perhaps you don't know it.
Arachne answered vainly.
Athena, are you crazy? I'm sure she cannot spin such skeins of yarn as these.
Just as she had finished speaking these words, Arachne saw a tall woman in the doorway. The woman had wrapped around her shoulders a long cloak. Although her face seemed attractive, it was stern. Suddenly, Arachne felt that she could not meet the woman's gaze, as her grey eyes were so sharp they almost cut through her.
I am the goddess of craft and wisdom. My name is Athena.
The woman spoke.
Arachne, I have heard that you have been boasting about your spinning and weaving skills. Can you really weave as well as I can?
Arachne very proudly answered.
Oh, yes. Most certainly I can.
Athena was not pleased with her response.
Then, let us do something. 3 days from now, we will have a weaving competition. You will weave on your loom and I on mine. The great Zeus, whose throne lies in the clouds, shall be the judge in this competition. If he says you're a better weaver, I shall never weave again. But if my work is judged better than yours, you will have to stop using the loom and the spindle. Do you agree? Yes, I agree,
Said Arachne, without thinking.
We shall meet soon.
Said Athena, and she disappeared. The day of the contest arrived, and hundreds of people gathered to watch the goddess and Arachne weaving. The mighty Zeus sat among the clouds and watched. It was Arachne's turn. She took her threads made of the finest silk and began to weave. She wove a web that was so marvelous that those who saw it were amazed. It was so light and delicate that it could float in the air. And even then, it was so strong that you could trap a lion in its web. People praised the many colors in her work.
This is why she boasted of her skill.
The people said. Zeus himself admired the beauty of Arachne's work. It was now Athena's turn to weave. Her yarns came from nature. She took the sunbeams from the mountain tops and some white wool from the summer clouds, the blue summer sky and the bright greens from the summer fields, and the purple of the autumn woods. From these yarns, she wove the most enchanting web. It had pictures of flowers, gardens, castles, men, animals, mountains, and gods. All those who saw it forgot everything about Arachne's web. Arachne herself was ashamed. She sobbed and wept and said,
How can I live now that I will never use the loom or the spindle?
She kept on weeping. Athena felt sorry for Arachne. She realized that the girl would be unhappy if she did not spin or weave.
I wish I could free you from this pact, but this is something no one can do. Now, you must keep your word and never work with a spindle or a loom. However, I can change you and give you a new form so that you can spin and weave without your tools.
Athena then touched Arachne with her spear and changed her into a spider. The spider ran under the shade of a tree and began to spin and weave a beautiful web. Since that day, all the spiders in the world have been spinning webs.
You all watched the video? Did you understand? Did you like the story? Yes, very good. Dear students, read the story from the beginning. Okay, from the beginning till end. Read it properly, underline the hard words and study all the meanings. Okay, in that video, you can see the pronunciation, you can hear, you can listen the audio also, right? So listen that audio and read this lesson properly. In Zoom session, you have to read